School is out, why not make a few bucks over the summer?
The Young Adult Job Fair at the Jacksonville Public Library is happening tomorrow, and here to talk about it is Chris Bovin and Tiffany Mackey. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you guys.
So let's start off and just like getting a better understanding of what the Young Adult Job Fair actually is.
Yeah, so we've done the Young Adult Job Fair. This is the second year we've done it at the main library. We've done it at a few other locations in the past. Last year was just fantastic, but really the idea is this is primarily for people age 16 to 24, but anybody can come. And we have all kinds of companies there. You get a chance to talk to some companies, learn about what they do, maybe fill out an application and see some kind of things. We also have some really great workshops. Junior Achievement is going to be there, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But the Young Adult Job Fair is something that we are big on economic success, and it really helps people, it really helps the city, not just to have people get jobs, but that helps the entire economy of the city. It helps people's self-esteem. It helps morale. So we really like to do this kind of thing at the library. It helps us achieve some of our goals.
And Junior Achievement always does such a great job of pairing up companies with mentors and students. And so some of the companies, can you share a little bit about what companies are going to be there? And 16 to 24 is an interesting age range because 16 you're still in high school, still trying to get an idea of what you want to do, what do you want to go to college for. 24, sometimes you're either just getting done with college or you're done, and now you're kind of looking for your career. So it's an interesting mix. So tell me more about the companies that are going to be talking to this kind of this age range.
Yeah, so we have some companies that you might expect at some job fairs. Some things like we have Starbucks is going to be there. We have Target is going to be there. But there's going to be even some entrepreneurial companies, and there'll be some, usually there will be some military there. So there's going to be a really wide range. Like you said, not just people looking for retail jobs, but we're going to have people that are going to help talk about some other types of jobs. And maybe you want to start your own business or think about starting your own business. And there'll be a lot of really great things there going on. So
I recently talked to a group of about the same age group about branding yourself. So when I see that JA is actually offering a class on branding yourself, this is really important because they are living in an age where we didn't have to worry about some of these things, social media and everything. So tell us a little bit about the branding yourself class.
Sure. Well, we're happy to be there, so we're excited about the partnership. So one of the things we're going to be talking about is personal branding. We have JA It's My Future and JA Career Success Program. So we've pulled out information from both of those and put it together for a quick workshop. We just want these young people to understand that your personal brand is how you see yourself and how others see you as well. That it's a combination of your personal and professional skills, attributes, and values. And it is important to understand what those are and how you're perceived in the workplace. So we're going to go over the tips, how to work on your personal brand, understand what your brand is now and what it looks like in the future and how you can keep working on it. For them to understand how to get in front of their employer. It's not just about what you look like, it's your attitude and your presence.
And let's talk about why the library, because this is not the library of old school, just the little reading circle that you get dropped off in the summer. Like this is really, I love this proactiveness at the library Library of the Year.
We are Library of Florida Library Association.
I drop that every time I can, Chris.
Thank you very much. We're very proud. And no, the library is a lot of different things. As I mentioned, we are looking for ways to help with economic success. We're looking for ways to help with educational success, which you would expect, and technological success. And that's why we're going to have these type of events. We want people to feel confident in the skills that they're going to have. We want people to know that the library is a good resource. You know that the library has books and reference information, but there's a lot more information and opportunities available at the library, and that's just what we're trying to share. We cannot, we certainly love to have books and we love to have all that stuff, but there's a lot of other great opportunities. We have 21 libraries all across the city, and each one has all kinds of different programs. So we really love it when we can get the opportunity to show some of these different things, and Young Adult Job Fair is a great opportunity.
You know, it's funny, we both interview people, and sometimes people walk into an interview very prepared and sometimes very ill prepared. So what are some tips for these attendees as they are walking in, getting ready to meet some of these companies?
Yeah, well, you know, Tiffany mentioned that it's not just about how you look, but how you look can make a difference. So clean, pressed clothes, you don't have to wear a suit, but you know, you want to be able to be presentable and present yourself. So you want to be confident and be able to speak to people. And Tiffany, you're talking about some other things about branding and about what other things might somebody do?
Being prepared, bringing your resume, actively listening, asking questions. The internet is at our fingertips for this age group, so go ahead and just research interview questions to look prepared. Try to land an interview with those folks. Ask them when the jobs become available, if not now, maybe the future, and most importantly, have that resume ready. And just as you walk around, people are always watching. You're stopping at our table and we're talking to you, however, we're also watching you when you walk off. So just being prepared, and again, that presence is very important.
Yeah. And know what questions to ask the interviewer as well, not just be prepared for questions. That's always impressive when someone asks, well, what is your leadership style, or what is the expectation of the job in the next 30, 60, 90 days? Really makes it seem like you're planning ahead about what it would be like to work in this environment. And what about internships too? Do some of these companies also provide information about internships? Because I could see with a high school student, I can work in the summer, or with college students, maybe making sure that they have an opportunity to do an internship before they finish school.
There definitely will, but there'll be some opportunities for people to talk with companies about internships, whether it's in, so even some of these companies that are kind of corporate, Starbucks or Target, they may have opportunities for people not just looking at the retail, but looking at the corporate end. And if you want to find out about an internship, this is a great opportunity. And we had 1,200 people last year. We're hoping for more, despite Mike and the rain. Forget about that. Come on out.
Come on out.
Poor Mike. But do they have to register, or can they just show up?
Everybody can just show up.
Okay, great. All right. Well, thank you guys both so much for being here. And thank you for doing this. This is a great service to the young people in our community.
Thank you.
And the Young Adult Job Fair is tomorrow from 11 until 2 at the main library that's downtown. Please visit jackspubliclibrary.org/YA Job Fair for more information and to pre-register. But as we said, you could just show up as well. All right. Well, if entrepreneurs